Welcome to How to Become a Production SQL Database Administrator. My name is Raphael. In this video now, we're going to look into how to create a simple job. So in this demonstration, all I'm going to do is create a simple full database backup admin database. So to create a job, go to job under SQL Agent, Jobs folder, right-click, New Job. The window will pop up. Give it a name. We're going to call it Full Admin Backup. And obviously you can give it a description if you wish. Make sure that the check mark is checked for enable. Go to the next step. And obviously we're going to select a new step. So click New. Again, we're going to call it Full Admin Backup. And you can have various types of jobs running here, such as a T-SQL job. And I mentioned earlier that you can set up the job for SQL Server Analysis, and we would select that if we were selecting that package, or SQL Integration Service packages if there was a package we have saved. So you can do various things here. For our purposes here, we're going to use T-SQL, so I'll leave it here. Here I'm going to paste the T-SQL command that will allow me to back up admin database. So I'm just going to copy this, which I've already made. And I'm just going to paste it here. And we'll let the database go to master. You can obviously choose admin, that's fine, but we'll let the default go to master. And I would recommend you parse the syntax. And it's successfully parsed. Just parsing the syntax meaning that there's no errors in the syntax. So that's a good thing to do. If you click on advanced, you get these options. And so here it says, what happens if on success? So if the job is successful, what do you want to do? And also you have three options here. Go to the next step, quit the job reporting success, or quit the job failure. We're going to just leave it as default. And here, what happens if it fails? Quit the job reporting failure, go to the next step, and quit job reporting. And we'll be illustrating that in a second. But for our purposes, we'll leave it. You can output the file if you wish. You can log it to a table. I really don't do that, so it's not something that I've practiced, so we're going to go okay on this one. The next thing obviously is one of the most important things and the crux of SQL Server Agent, and that is scheduling. The whole purpose of SQL Agent is that you set up a schedule and leave it alone, and then you just monitor it. So click on Schedule, click New, and we'll just call it Full Admin Sketch. How do you spell Sketch? Schedule. And obviously you have choices of recurring or starting when the SQL Server Agent starts, or when the CPU becomes idle, or one time. Since we're most likely going to be doing a recurring, we're going to leave the default. Again, make sure this is enabled. And again, obviously here now it allows you to choose the frequency, weekly, daily, monthly. We're going to select daily. But again, this will all depend on your backup strategy and restore strategy plan, as I mentioned in the previous videos. So what we're going to do right now is just occur once at 9:31. So we'll go 9:31, make it PM. And obviously it's going to start this time and end this time if you had selected this one, for example. So we're going to go over just this once. Here you'll see a synopsis occurs every day at 9:31 p.m. So again, this is the whole premise of SQL job, is that it starts by a schedule. So we're just going to go OK. I'm going to go OK here. I'm not going to select alerts. If you go to the jobs folder, go to the local jobs and expand it, you'll see now that the job full admin has been set. And when 9:31 comes, which should be fairly quick in the next few seconds, this job will execute right here. So this is where we should see the job any second being executed. And there it is. So we have just seen how we can set up a job to take a full backup of the admin database. So this is how easy it is to set up a job. And obviously it can become a little more complex as we add jobs within jobs, and I'll be demonstrating that to you as we progress. But I want to take it one step at a time and slowly progress from simple to more complex. So I think I'm going to just leave it there, and this is how you create a simple job. My name is Raphael, and this is how to become a production SQL database administrator. See you in the next video.